Good day, Mammoth friends. This video will provide tutorial on how to operate the Avalon pellet stove. So just taking a look at the stove itself, here at the top, there's a handle that lifts up. You want to lift this all the way up if you need to in order to drop some pellets in here. This is a hopper that holds the pellets that feed in and provide the fuel for the fire. We do provide extra pellets here, and if by chance this is empty, we have bags of pellets in the upstairs closet. I'm going to lift this to close. Make sure this lid is all the way down before you start the stove. So this front door opens right here with a key. You should not have to open that door if everything's operating okay. You shouldn't need to open that door at all. What happens is the pellets get fed in with an auger. They drop down into a tray there, and they continuously burn. And the startup process takes about 5 or 10 minutes, and it will auto ignite, and you'll get a nice flame right there. It's nice to see. Everything gets hot in there, and then there's a fan that blows warm air out the top. Starting the stove is really simple. We've got a control board here. I just had the stove on, so these lights are still on. It's cooling off. Normally, if you're here and you're operating the stove for the first time, there won't be any lights on. You notice there's a toggle switch with 3 positions: auto, off, and manual. We only use the manual, so do not switch it to auto. Just push the switch down to the manual. You'll see that light up, and then you go ahead and hit the start button right here, and that will start the auger, and you'll see that light up there on the auger, and that will start the process of feeding pellets down to this tray. And it takes a few minutes, sometimes as much as 5-10 minutes for the process to start and ignite those pellets, and you'll get a nice little flame there. Once you get a flame, you'll see the air will kind of get that flame burning pretty hot. You want to make sure you turn the heat down, and also you can adjust the fan speed as well. What you don't want is having that heat too high, because what happens is it just feeds way too many pellets. It's inefficient, and it doesn't produce more heat. So you want a nice hot, slow flame. So typically you don't need to adjust that heat setting. If you do, it would be to the down position after it ignites. So any questions or any issues, feel free to reach out to your host, and have a fantastic stay here in Mammoth.